Build up.
Wait.
Good morning. This is going to be
Not yet. I'm waiting for it right
an
here.
amazing show today because we've got all kinds of really cool giveaways, including tickets to Fear Factory. Do you know that they're open this weekend? It's the halfway to Halloween. It's sort of like Christmas in July.
Can do it.
Now, ironically, since it is on Mother's Day, you would be questioning the weirdness of that. I think we should probably start with the morning.
No. I think we should start with my computer just.
Brought to you by Robert J. DeBry. Can we go see a
Do you
serene
not
outdoor
care
setting?
about my needs?
We're in the middle of the show, baby.
Not yet.
Come
I'm
on.
not.
See, look how
Morning,
pretty it is
Cam.
today.
Robert J.
Isn't that
DeBry.
soothing? Look at that's delightfully pastoral.
It's getting, it's getting so much greener, and that would be a great image on my laptop screen.
Nobody likes a bitter pants. Look, there's kind of an icon. It looks like it might turn into something. All right, let's move back to the important things here.
Let me, because I think this is kind of a big deal. So Erin, yesterday, Fear Factory is opening for
Halfway to Halloween. It's the big celebration this weekend.
And Mother's
Friday
Day.
and Saturday.
So they're opening. So I never been there.
No, it was incredible. You've seen it all the time. It's right off the 6 South off-ramp on I-15, all that gigantic, scary concrete buildings.
Yeah.
This sucker's gigantic. Did you know that was 6 buildings and like 2 underground tunnels?
And this stuff is crazy. Matter of fact, it's so crazy, Erin wanted to jump off a 5-story building. Let's watch.
Whenever you're ready.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my God, Lord Jesus! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Ah, this is amazing! Oh God! And there you're all here again. The clowns.
That was so epic. Oh, and the clown. Really? I'm fine with the zip line, and you stick me with the clown? What kind of people are you?
We're going to have to see that later, don't you think?
I'm
At the end of the show. At the end of the show, we're going to see that again.
I am wildly phobic about clowns. That really was like the least fun part of my day.
You wonder where my, everybody's asking me where my truck was this morning. Because they came in and they went outside and then they said,
I was worried.
Where's your truck? Erin and I drove separate today. And it's parked down the street where there's an incline. Because when is the last time you got a push start in your car? You know what it looks like. It looks like this. It's like old school. It's like back in college. And people push your car and it starts. Because I have a manual transmission. And Erin and I were at Smith's. I got this old guy, this really nice gentleman.
He was so sweet.
And I said, can you jump start the car? He starts driving down the sidewalk because his battery's on the wrong side. Anyway.
Way to go.
Comes down, nothing. Start it, nothing. Click, 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 nothing. I start getting out of the car and locking it up, and Erin and I were going to get a cab or something. And one of the guys, I feel so stupid, one of the guys go, you got a standard, right? And I went, yeah. And he goes, we can, and I went, push start it.
And it was so sweet. They had all these like Smith's employees that were out there on like their little smoke, check my iPhone break. They were, dude, we'll come over and totally push you. So I got out and all the guys and I pushed Todd, got up to speed, and you started in a rather magnificent fashion.
I do. And now I'm parked on a hill. I can only shop in the benches for food or whatever. So I have a hill to roll. When I was in college, the only thing I drove were standards, shifts. And I went without a starter for almost a month. And you just have to watch where you park. You back in every time.
Oh, no, I remember with my Mazda Miata, it was the same thing.
Right,
yeah.
right. And you just have to be aware and hope that you don't stall and you're on a hill and you lose your clutch and it's bad.
It's the thug life.
So,
yeah,
I think eventually I will get a starter and do that. And you know what? It's a 1993. That's right. And it's purple. It's a chick magnet, so I hear.
It is a chick magnet because I love you for buying it.
This chick right here.
It's the truck of the late father of a dear friend of ours,
Yep.
and Todd bought it in honor of Michael.
We're going to keep it in there. And it's old enough that I actually can see the starter from underneath.
See?
2 bolts and 2 wires. And I'm driving again like a king.
All right, why don't we move on to weather, because this is actually really a gorgeous weekend. Now, it's brought to you, first of all, by Columbus Travel. You know you're thinking about something this summer, so why not go to columbusvacations.com, see some of their amazing cruise sales, and they also have a weekly newsletter where you can catch up on the latest prices. Executive Transportation, our friend March is taking the girls out to Christopher's tonight for the very first party run.
Right. Were we invited on
That poor man. You can go to executiveutah.com if you'd like to book a ride. And then, of course, by our dear, delightful, lovely friend at All Utah Plumbing, Heating, and Air, John, who will take care of all the things you've managed to break over the winter.
All right, let's check out the weather.
It really is gorgeous. Look at that. 81 today, sunny. 84 tomorrow, sunny. Then partly cloudy on Saturday. Wow, that went cold in a
No
hurry.
complaining. No
68.
complaining. 68 is decent.
Really? It dropped like 16 points in one.
Really?
Wow. Okay. Well, no.
Really?
I'm still happy.
Complaining,
And then Mother's Day.
complaining.
Mother's
All
Day.
spring, and now it drops 20 degrees to 70 degrees, and you're
It was
upset.
68. That's different. And then, of course, on Mother's Day, it's also somewhere in the upper 60s, lower 70s, and also partly cloudy. So it's really pretty. It doesn't look like rain, so that's always
Okay.
nice.
All right.
All right, we've been giving away a ton of stuff, and we have got a boatload today, so kind of write these down and see where your priorities are. It's always easy to enter to win on anything here on the morning stream. You just have to go to any one of our 3 Facebook pages,
Right.
Gephardt Daily, Gephardt Approved, or the Todd and Erin Facebook page. If you want to just like the page, comment under the show, and then you can also enter to win there. And then you just share it, and you're already in. The first thing today, of course, is our big thank you for joining the Todd and Erin morning stream, and that's Christopher's Prime Steakhouse. We send you and 3 of your dearest friends. Meredith's taking her girls up tonight, and you are taken in style from a sweet Escalade from Executive Transportation. You don't have to worry about a designated driver. You have an amazing dinner, a wonderful night. You're driven back home like the little prince or princess you should be, and it's the perfect night to finally get a hold of everybody you care about and actually hang out again.
Guess who we got to talk to yesterday?
Who did we get to talk to?
We got to talk to our lovely international traveling lady of news, Daisy. Take a look.
Good morning, Todd and Erin. It is a beautiful sunny day in London, and I'm so happy to see your faces.
We are horribly, horribly jealous. You've been there for a week. What's like the best adventure you've had so far?
Oh yeah. So my favorite thing. I've been here for my birthday. My birthday was last Wednesday, and when we were very little girls and visiting my dad, every Sunday he used to take us to an amazing Chinese place called Mr. Chow, which is in Knightsbridge, and he's actually done a lot of art for that restaurant as well. So on my birthday, we had this incredibly good Chinese dinner at Mr. Chow's in Knightsbridge. And they do all these amazing fancy things. Like the funniest one was this cook there comes out. I'll send you pictures of this, but this cook comes out with this big sort of like almost like a cutting block. And he has this huge like mass of homemade Chinese noodles. And it was like this 10-minute show of him like slapping the noodles around and making them into like long noodles and all this. And the whole way through, I'm thinking like, oh, this looks delicious. This is going to be amazing once we actually get the noodles to our table. And then the best part was he does this big show, and then you never get the noodles. You don't actually get them. It's just a show.
That's so mean.
So funny.
So what's next on the list for adventures?
And Todd, we also have something for you that I'm just going to show you. This is coming back to the studio. We have whiskey, and we have a cup of tea. Can you see?
Oh, that's so cool.
This is tea.
It was so nice of you to think of the whiskey for the news team, because these are bitter, hard-bitten, like television guys.
And they're down to drinking mouthwash right now, so they smell good.
And today, just so you guys know, I'll get some more pictures today because we're going to see Carousel at the London Coliseum. Our friend Alfie is in
Wow.
that. So we're going to see a show in about an hour here.
That's so exciting. You get to see a proper play in the big city. This is so exciting.
How do you spell vacation? I'd like to know that. Daisy, we miss you. We'll see you soon.
Miss you guys. Talk to you soon.
Love you.
Bye.
You know what's nice about that is when you talk to Daisy and they're Skyping with her, it's really pleasant. And she's sitting there cross-legged and she's leaning against one of those English red things.
Isn't she
I don't even-
photogenic?
What are those?
I think aren't those the call boxes, the phone?
And she's doing that and you feel like, good for you. It's when your friends Skype you and they're on a beach and they're all going, oh, and it's so nice. And you're going, oh, that's so nice. And over here you're flipping them off just off screen. And it's because they're being smug about it. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, like that. So they
And
can't
Daisy's
see.
already bringing us treats, and so how can you not
Right.
love that? See, it's kind of different when you work in a bitter, hard-boiled newsroom, because Todd and I are used to the lazy life of radio, but over here where they work 22 hours a day, alcohol on desk is really not uncommon. You'd be surprised. So, it's going to be a wonderful, very
Seriously,
treasured
no,
present.
we have to say that we are joking. So anyway, something good.
Tell me something good. This is wonderful. Are you ready? Do you remember when I used to fly
Oh,
Zaki?
wait a minute. These always start off horribly. So stay with us. If you leave right now, you're going to feel so bad. Okay, go ahead.
Well, do you remember when I used to fly Zaki every week up to Denver?
Yep.
Our Zaki, when he was born, he had a KRA1, which is basically where part of the cerebellum was pushed down into the brainstem. And it can obviously cause the cerebral spinal fluid to start building up.
And we can't have that.
We didn't want to do surgery and put in a shunt because I'd read so many serious side effects, and so we tried a cranial osteopath first. But the best one in the country,
Denver.
This is apparently when we had money and frequent flyer points, was in Denver. So I remember flying with this 2-year-old every week, and people were so nice to me, and they helped me so much because. It was a beating, and you'd be home with McLean. But so I know this father's desperation, which I guess is why I brought that up. But there was a man at the ticket counter at Salt Lake International Airport, and he's freaking out, and he's holding his daughter. Now,
Right.
apparently they were also flying out for a medical procedure.
Oh, really?
Mom was staying home with the rest of the kids. Dad was taking the little one out.
Right.
And when they had booked the ticket, the child was like 22 months or something.
Right.
And the ticket agent said, well, how old is your daughter? And he said,
Oh,
well,
no.
she just had her birthday. She's 2. And they went, oh, well, you're going to have to buy her a seat.
Oh,
Now, the dad's sitting here holding this baby.
because he didn't know.
And there's they've got 30 minutes before the flight's taking off.
I would have lied.
And I don't know if you've got little kids. Well, I don't think he even thought. But
No.
if you've got little kids like I do, and he does, we're all broke. And he's holding his daughter in tears, going, I don't have the money.
And
I don't.
And so what did the agent do?
The agent said, well, it's going to be $750, sir. So you need to get a ticket or you need to step out of line.
And that's probably the money he was going to spend on the medical treatment.
So, I mean, it's heartbreaking. So Kevin Leslie, who's the cool guy who was kind of watching all of this, was watching the exchange. And then a woman stepped out of line and walked up to the counter, and she said, how much is the ticket? And her name was Debbie Bolton. He found this out later. And the agent once again said, $750, please. And I'm not blaming the agent. I know you follow regulations, but barely 24 months old and going for a medical procedure.
Yeah.
But in any case, so the dad's distraught. He's in tears. The little girl's like, I don't know what's happening. And the woman whips out her credit card and said, I'd like to buy the ticket. The counter agent said, you understand what? And she went, yeah, I do. Here. And so she bought the ticket. She gave the little girl a kiss on the top of her head and hugged the dad and said, you're going to be good. It'll be okay.
There's dust in this room.
No, it's allergies, man. Cut it
It's
out.
dust. Why do you do this?
And she walked off, and the father got on the flight with his daughter safely to get to the
Wearing her
medical procedure.
armor, jumping on her white horse, and galloping off into the future.
Oh,
Great.
that's tell me something good. And now you have to talk about plumbing. Sorry, honey.
You want one of these?
No, it's just allergies.
It's got boogers on it.
No, you've
All
done
right,
that to
so
me before.
if you have a plumbing problem in your house, let's say sprinklers. I was working on my sprinklers yesterday. John came out. This is John from All Utah Plumbing, Heating, and Air. And they do sprinklers and they do AC. You probably experienced that when it was 82, knowing that you're going to need some help there. You got drippy faucet. You got leaks. Your drains aren't draining right. You need a new garbage disposal. You need to remodel. They're doing a great thing right now where they're pulling a tub out and putting a big walk-in big walk-in shower with a couple different shower heads and fancy stuff like that. So if you're interested, they're contractors, they're licensed. So anyway, these are the people to have. Just remember, all Utah Plumbing, heating and air. Here's allutahplumbing.com.
Okay, coming up next, we were telling you a little bit about Halloween it's halfway to Halloween, the Fear Factory opening up this weekend.
Yes.
Coming up next, we're going to show you some of the awesome creepiness that is the Fear Factory. Stay with us. Merit Medical. Why work for fast food wages when you can start at Merit for a whole lot more? Merit Medical. Great products, great people, a great company. Learn more at merit.com/careers. The law offices of Robert J. DeBry and Associates, with offices in Salt Lake City, Sandy City, and St. George. Check them out at robertdebry.com. The Todd and Erin morning stream is actually available anytime at GephardtDaily.com. Just click on the Todd and Erin page.
We went during the day and I was still freaked out.
And I'm fine with all of those because there weren't any clowns there. So I would have
Not
been
in
fine
that-
with that walkthrough.
Not in that clip, right.
Unfortunately, there's always clowns.
Yeah. Should we?
Yes.
This is what we saw yesterday during the day.
Yeah, once again. It's the inmate clowns.
That's the artist, the makeup artist.
Isn't that incredible? I mean, it's amazing
They
what
did
they
like
put together.
100 actors, and they're all from like performance actors and stuff locally.
Yeah, they have over 200 in terms of a crew, because think about all of the artwork, all of the stuff you have to put together. I mean, it's absolutely amazing, and these actors are really, really good. Our nephew Gabriel, as a matter of fact, is one of the kids down at the Fear Factory who performs once
we
again
asked
as a clown.
Spence was our host, one of the owners, and the guy who runs it. And we asked him yesterday how they put this all together.
And it's pretty incredible.
I
So,
totally
I mean,
want this
it-
for Mother's Day. I know that's kind of sick, but I really totally actually want to come here. I do.
Deal.
Now tell everyone where they can get tickets.
So tickets can be found online, so fearfactoryslc.com.
And it's going to be this Friday and Saturday.
This Friday and Saturday, discount tickets are available right now, so you can get them online, and that's going to help skip part of the line as well. So,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Ready?
Don't breathe on me,
3,
please.
2, 1. Follow me.
Normally I would have waited for you.
Thank you so much for that, honey. See, why are we obeying all of the little roped lines and the
Right.
monsters get to jump across?
They evidently have never been to an airport.
And once again, why do the clowns keep chasing me?
I do not know.
We'll show you more of the cool, spooky interior of the Fear Factory tomorrow. It's a lot of
Oh
fun.
no! Later in the show, at the end, we're gonna get to watch Erin jump off a 5-story building and scream like a little Erin.
Okay, so here's the deal. If you would like to take Mother or any of your favorite friends to the Fear Factory for halfway to Halloween, it's this Friday and Saturday, and we've got 2 4-packs to give away, 2 4-packs of tickets, which I thought was wonderful.
Wow.
And we'll give you a secret code. You get to go download your tickets, and you get to go right past the line like a little
The
princess.
secret code rhymes with ah!
Something like that, yeah. In any case, if you would like to enter to win the Fear Factory tickets, just go to any one of our Facebook pages, Todd and Erin, Gephardt Daily, Gephardt Approved. Like the page. Just make a comment underneath the show here, something like, oh my gosh, I love Fear Factory. Share it. And then we're going to pick 2 winners by noon today. So that way you've got a 4-pack of tickets to take it. It's somebody out to Fear Factory this weekend. And
All right.
It's so cool.
Usually you and Daisy do the things for the weekend.
I have been missing Daisy so much.
She's having so much fun. She's ingling it up.
I don't think she's missing us at all, but
don't
we're
think
missing
so.
her. It's kind of sad.
All right.
First of all, for the weekend update, we want to do something free. The Sugar House Art Walk. The reason why I really like this one is that it goes through this whole battery of all these different little art galleries and all these little fun places, and it's everything from like pottery. They have like hemp woven clothing.
You know what's really cool about it too is like you meet new people. Plus you go into the artists and they have little hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that. And it's a really nice stroll in a weather like this. How romantic can that be?
And you feel kind of artsy. It's
You do.
nice, really.
And some of it's like really handcraft, like crazy stuff.
Beautiful stuff.
So
I
it's
know.
not just all paintings. A lot of it's just like really cool stuff.
No, like I said, there's this one thing. It's all hemp woven, like architecture is the way they explained it. So
Right.
it's going to be a lot of fun.
And there's statues and welding and anyway.
Yeah, so it's 6 to 9. It's the Sugar House Art Walk. It's tomorrow night, Friday, and it's perfectly, completely, delightfully free.
All right, what else do we have?
There's 2 really good movies coming out this weekend. I'm excited. The first has Amy Schumer in it, so you know that it's going to be
Dirty.
troubling. And it goes like this. Would you?
Hey, do you mind if I join you?
Hey, that dude is talking
No,
to you.
sorry. You.
Not you. It was me. Can you kind of beat it? Because you're a distraction. Hey.
What brings you down here? You on vacation here with your boyfriend?
No, I'm just here with, my mom.
You know.
I do like her.
Ooh, and then there's the dreaded Goldie Hawn, who's mom. So it just gets weird. It just gets weirder and weirder. Smearing sunblock all over her little girl. And you know it's just going to be good. It's so funny. You know, I have to admit, that scene in the bar where that gorgeous guy is talking to her and she's looking next to her, assuming he's talking to the better looking girl.
Right.
That is totally how I felt when you first started, like, chatting me up. Do you know that?
I chatted you up?
Well, no, but when you were first kind of indicating, we'd worked together for a long time, but
Was I flirting? Is that what you
yeah,
were saying?
and I'm like, you must be looking at the hot girl next to me. Do you want me to move over so you two can sit and talk? Or...
Oh, yeah, that was Fisher.
No. So yeah, this is ominous.
I didn't know they went action. When's the last time we saw Goldie Hawn anyway?
Anything, and look how amazing she looks.
All right, let's go.
But anyway, it's supposed to be incredibly funny. So that's Snatched.
Swordplay.
The other one that people have been waiting for forever. This had the hugest buzz at San Diego Comic-Con last summer. It is, of course, King Arthur. And if you've been missing him, that's our sweet boy from Sons of Anarchy. And he's huge in this. They say this is the best Arthur yet, so I'm really excited to see this. Look, it's medieval. There's all kinds of things involving swords.
Do they? You know why they don't have a round table?
Why?
Because it was too hard to put together because they bought it at IKEA.
You're so immature. That's Charlie Hunnam. Eric Bana's in it as well. So it's an amazing movie.
Now this
Huge buzz.
is what I heard. This is what I heard is the fact that the other one that just came out that did so well, they're kind of concerned about the summer box office doing 10% less than last year just because of advanced.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 made like 500
Right.
million
But now
in
they're
one
talking
weekend.
Snatchers and King Arthur.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be all that great. Like over the top great. And so
They were expecting lower box office. It was the same thing with King Kong.
Look.
Kong Island.
We've got a new Planet of the Apes. We got a new Alien. We've got a new Spider-Man. We've got our new robot guys, Transformers. Nothing new.
I know. I'm sorry.
So that's what they're thinking anyway.
All right, this seems a little
Doesn't
bitter.
anyone have a new idea?
Well, here's a new idea. Local production. Pirates of the Caribbean. Get it? Here's it's not Pirates of the Caribbean because that would be like water. We don't have any of that.
As opposed to Privates of the Caribbean, and that would be different.
All right, we've got 2 winners, so you got a pair of tickets each. This is for Monday, May 15th. If you would like to win those, this is the easiest thing in the world. Once again, go to one of our Facebook pages, Todd and Erin, Gephardt Approved, Gephardt Daily. Comment underneath the show today and share, and you are on your way. We'll be picking some winners today as well.
All right, coming up next, you get to watch us throw Erin off a 5-story building. That's right after this.
We're brought to you this morning by Executive Transportation. Elegant service, professional style. Go to executiveutah.com. And All Utah Plumbing. Your home deserves the best. 24-hour emergency service at allutahplumbing.com. And by Columbus Travel, the best travel deals on the planet. Be sure to take advantage of our April sale. columbusvacations.com. Did you know you can catch the Todd and Erin Morning Stream any time of the day or night on Facebook, YouTube, and SoundCloud, and GephardtDaily.com?
golf course, and he's already picking up the balls.
That's exactly what I was thinking. By the way, if you want to catch that, Todd actually went out in one of those little carts that used to collect the balls, and every single golfer aimed for him. It was awesome.
It was a dream come true. It's on my bucket list. Bucket list for cheap guys. It's more like a Dixie cup. My Dixie cup thing. And I got to go down, and they get in the it's like a tractor, and you're surrounded by sheet metal, or like a cage, and you drive.
There's a reason for that.
And okay, so if I am driving like this, right? I'm driving this way, and a lot of the guys, they'll run the ball collector this way so that they're less of a target. Like the little duck at the carnival.
Serpentine.
And I asked the guy how many people aim at the thing, and he goes, everyone. Everyone switches clubs, so they have a lower ball, and they hit you, and it makes a heck of a noise.
It's a satisfying ping for them. For you, it's more like a cannon going
So
off next to you.
I started taunting him. It's like, you call that a drive? Hey, do those pants come in men's sizes?
If you want to see it, all you have to do is go to Gephardt on GephartDaily.com. Just click on the Todd and Erin page, and you can see all of our old videos there. It's really funny.
Here's my story.
Explain this thing about the climbers. I'm confused.
So Mount Everest. Okay, so couple problems with it. It's 29,000 feet, isn't it? 29,000.
I think you could just go with super tall.
29,000, 30 feet. It's the 30 feet that'll kill you. No oxygen. A couple of problems they have. Number one, it's a trash heap. Oxygen bottles have been stacking up since people have been going up there.
No one's been packing it out.
No one wants to fly it out. You can't get a helicopter to that altitude. The other problem is there's some other garbage up there, and that's 11 bodies.
Yeah.
That cannot be recovered. Either they're in an avalanche, or one shows up with a storm blowing the snow away, and everybody kind of, hi Bob, and no one brings him down, and they have that problem. And the other thing is the Sherpas, they charge money.
They don't charge enough, I'll be honest. There's more Sherpas that die on those things than the climbers. If I were you, I'd be charging a triple big fee for that.
I'm talking $10,000 for a permit.
It's not enough.
No, not for the Sherpas.
Oh, no.
For a permit.
Just to climb it?
Just to climb. And that was a solo climb. And this guy decided he was a South African adventurer.
Ryan Sean Davey.
Yeah.
Davey, doesn't he sound South African?
And so what he decided was he made it up. I started walking, and he got up to Camp 2. Camp 2 is at 21,000 feet, and he's hanging around. And
he's looking very macho, face all red. He's doing a selfie with the big, beautiful, climbing, rugged mountaintop behind him.
So he's alone. And one of the other guys, one of the leaders of another crew that's going up, because they stop at these camps to prepare and you acclimate to the altitude, and then you go die. And they suddenly asked him. They said, "Well, who are you? Which group are you with?" And it's almost like, "Where's your beer? Your beer?" They give you.
Where's your wristband, man? You can't be in the beer garden without it.
No, they did. So anyway, he ran away. He ran out of Camp 2. And he ran with all his gear, and he hid in the cave, and they found him.
Yeah, because there's footprints in the snow leading to the cave.
He ran away.
Why did he do that?
Because he didn't have a permit. He didn't pay the money. He snuck into the circus.
Seriously?
Seriously. And so, they arrested him. They arrested him just to figure out what they're going to do with him, because no one's ever done this before. And on a solo climb, you need a permit. He didn't have a permit. And now someone has started a GoFundMe page.
Oh, no way. No. We don't know. We do not condone this behavior.
A GoFundMe page is to get money for someone to do something like this, right? Because it's been on their bucket list, but maybe a friend of theirs got sick and they had to donate a kidney or something. Used up all their money, and now they really want to do this, and they're scheduled to go, and they have all the gear. You see, you know what?
That's something I would donate to.
And here's $20, and he needs like 10,000, right? So,
I'm sure there's more fines on top of that now as well.
But you give him the money, and he goes, "Thank you so much, and I'll take pictures and I'll send them to you." Mm-hmm. You don't do this to get somebody out of jail. GoFundMe is not a bail bonds
Mr.
thing.
Davies, call your mom. Sorry. That's,
right.
I'm sorry, that totally cracks me up. It's
Kind
like,
of
really?
ticks you off, doesn't it?
I'm not going to donate to that.
I do like the wrist bracelet thing.
That's what everyone needs. They
I
just
think
need a
that was
wristband.
funny. Oh,
That's so funny.
Another quick thing. Long Beach, California, known for its wonderful beaches.
'Cause they're long.
Adolescent great white sharks are schooling 50 yards offshore.
They haven't closed any of the beaches yet.
Beaches remain open.
They just wanted everyone to be aware that there were great white sharks pooling around you. It was funny though. They talked to one of the tourism people, and they said that actually attendance has been up like 200% over the last week because people are trying to get a look at the sharks.
That's not it.
And you know perfectly well the
That's
next
not it.
story we're going to do is there's going to be somebody who is eaten and they're taking a selfie going, hey!
Right.
And then their leg comes off. You know I'm waiting for that selfie.
Okay, that's one theory of why the increase of tourism and going to those beaches.
Okay.
My theory is people are just taking everyone they hate and they're walking,
Let's go for a dip.
walking down to the water, and as they pat them on the back, raw fish is rubbed on their backs, and then they're pushed out to sea.
I worry that your mind goes in this direction sometimes.
Someone's has to. Here's my other story. There's certain stories that just the headline alone, you know what I mean? So these two men were killed. Wait, it gets funnier. These two guys in a speedboat.
Good, that's relief.
They get killed in this accident, in this terrible accident. But evidently they were suspected of smuggling puppies.
Oh, they deserve everything they got then. They should have been eaten by sharks.
I'm going to say it again. They're in a speedboat, and they were suspected
Of puppy smuggling.
No, smuggling puppies to Ireland, where
they
evidently they don't have puppies.
Oh, look at them. Aren't they darling?
Now,
Oh
if
my
they
God.
hadn't died, and you were ever pulled over by the cops, and they look in the back of your car, and they see puppies, and they go, "All right, mister, get out of that car." All you have to do is hand him a puppy. And then you could run. Because
he's like,
"Oh, the pretty, who's a little puppy dog?" Hey, where'd that guy go? Oh, he's gone.
It's true. It's
Right?
true.
That's all you'd have to do. Puppy smuggling?
That
Really?
That's so gross.
That is just sad.
It's hard to feel bad about their tragic end because they were smuggling puppies. Who deserve it.
started...
That's just terrible.
No, I can see in the airport when people they smuggle lizards in their pants. That's okay.
What?
You've heard the stories.
Yes.
They smuggle parrots. They smuggle lizards in their pants.
Oh, they were smuggling parrots in car hubcaps across the border.
How dizzy would you be?
No, the parrots were so dizzy.
They would just be throwing up.
Yeah, and they're
And have
feeling
a-
parrot puke all over the place.
Have a fear of carnivals the rest of their lives. You know, I've been
You might be
waiting.
investing too much into the whole PTSD thing here with
You
parrots.
know what I've been waiting for the
Yeah.
entire show. Mm-hmm. Now we went down to the Fear Factory. We're open this weekend because it's like Christmas in July, halfway to the holiday. And
Halfway
it's
to
that
Halloween. Now, don't forget, we also have 2 4-packs of tickets, and you can enter to win them to go this weekend by going to our Facebook pages. Any one of them will do. Liking the page, commenting on the show today, and sharing. And then we'll pick those winners by noon today so that you can kind of plan who's going with you.
Now, I only laugh at this because I know she is safe. We went down there. We saw the place. It is 5 buildings and 2 tunnels underneath.
6 buildings.
And the buildings are growing.
And there's a 5-story zip line where you can see your imminent peril.
And I would just want to
Because there's
you
a
to
lot
watch.
of sharp, rusted objects underneath you.
Listen to my wife and watch her legs.
Whenever you're ready.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my God, Lord Jesus! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Ah, this is amazing!
Oh God! And then you're all here again. The clowns. We're here again.
That is amazing.
so much fun.
First of all, congratulations on holding the camera the entire time. Very impressive.
It was so much fun, except for the clown at the end. That
And
was the part.
congratulations for taking a super wedgie for the team.
It was so much fun. You have to try it this weekend if you go. It was really cool.
So anyway, you guys, okay, where can they see us? Where can they check out all the contesting? Where
Okay.
do they go?
Just check out our Facebook pages. That would be Todd and Erin, Gephardt Daily, Gephardt Approved. You can always enter all of the good stuff we talked about today. You can also catch us on SoundCloud under Todd and Erin, under YouTube under Todd and Erin. And of course, if you want to binge watch, you can just go to the Todd and Erin page on GephardtDaily.com. Thank you so much, by the way, for 800,000 of you looking at us
What's wrong with you?
over the last 2 months.
We should be better looking and
Thank you
dressed
so
better.
much for watching.
We realize that.
We're a little surprised, but thank you.
Todd and Erin Morning Stream, Gephardt Daily. We don't get it.com.